Hello and welcome to Formula Insights. So I'll be talking about the top 9 things every F1 fan should be excited for in 2021. Hope you enjoy. Number 1. The Schumacher Name back on the grid. Schumacher Name will return to the grid for the first time since 2012. This year, when Michael's son Mick makes his F1 debut with Haas. Don't go thinking that the Ferrari backs Schumacher Jr. presence in the sport is merely some PR exercise though. The son of the 7-time world champion has his own impressive junior Formula CV, having won the 2018 European Formula 3 title before a ruthless, consistent 2020 F2 campaign saw him crowned champion. 2. The returns of Alonso. Meanwhile, one of Michael Schumacher's old nemesis returns to the F1 grid in 2021 too, with Fernando Alonso poised to replace Daniel Ricciardo at the Renault team, rebranded Alpine this year, with whom he won 2 world titles with in 2005 and 2006. Number 3. Hamilton's chance to take title number 8. Lewis Hamilton broke a heap of records in 2020, beating Michael Schumacher's tally of 91 victories. Hamilton stands at 95 ahead of the 2021 season. All that record-breaking helped Hamilton to claim a dominant 7th championship, matching Schumacher's record, but in 2021 could see Hamilton move to an absolute top of the tree with his 8th title triumph, and having claimed his 2021 crown by a full 124 points, despite even missing one race. Number 4. Red Bull with momentum and a strong new lineup. As if Mercedes' turbo hybrid dominance hadn't been demoralising enough for their rivals in previous years. Since 2014, the Silver Arrows had always enjoyed a 100% pole and win record at Abu Dhabi season finales, but 2020 saw Max Verstappen unexpectedly break that streak with a surprise victory at Yas Marina, meaning this year it's Red Bull engineers rather than Mercedes tools have in their step over winter, and Red Bull set to field their most tried and tested lineup since Verstappen was last paired with Daniel Ricciardo back in 2018, with Sergio Perez having been signed to replace Alex Albon. The Bulls must surely fancy their chances against the Arrows in 2021. Number 5. Refreshed Ferrari look to get back on the front. So Red Bull will be hoping to stop Mercedes in their tracks in 2021, but could Ferrari too? The prancing horse will be confident from a driver lineup point of view, with Charles Leclerc is joined by Carlos Sainz, a driver who has blossomed in the previous 2 seasons spent with McLaren. Allied to that, having suffered a horsepower drop following an FIA technical directive at the start of the 2020 season, Ferrari have opted to rip up their power unit and start again, and will have high hopes of the new unit propelling Sainz and Leclerc back to the front of the pack after the team finished P6 in the 2020 constructor standings, their lowest finish position since 1980. Number 6. New races part of F1's biggest ever calendar. While 2020 saw Formula 1 head to new circuits of Portimao, Mugello and Bahrain's outer track, as well as return to Nürburgring, Istanbul Park and Imola, there will be not coming up in 2021 too, starting with the Dutch Grand Prix at Zandvoort on September 5th. This will mark the return to the classic circuit in the Dutch dunes for the first time since 1985. But then on November the 20th, Formula 1 will breach truly uncharted waters for the sport with the first race in Saudi Arabia, with Jeddah Street Circuit set to host the 22nd and 23rd race of the 2021 season as part of Formula 1's biggest ever calendar. Number 7. Electric Japanese youngster Tsunoda, set to debut with AlphaTauri. There was a sense of inevitability about Formula 2 racer Yuki Tsunoda clinching Daniel Kvyat's spot at AlphaTauri for 2021, with Tsunoda impressing the team during his first test of F1 machinery at Imola, then getting the nod to run for AlphaTauri at Abu Dhabi in the young drivers test 1 day before he was announced to replace Kvyat. Tsunoda proved plenty of times in F2 season that he was possessed of the right stuff, with a pole, feature race win, sprint race podium at the Shakir final, ensuring his P3 in the standings behind Schumacher and Callum. We wait to see what the 18th Japanese driver to start a Grand Prix can achieve. Number 8. Vettel looking to rediscover his mojo at Aston Martin in 2021. If ever a driver was in need of a career plate cleanser, it's Sebastian Vettel. 2020 was his worst full season in F1, as he limped to 13th place in the drivers' standings with just 33 points. 15 of those earned in the Turkish Grand Prix podium, having been unceremoniously chopped by Ferrari before a race that was complete. Still, with 4 titles behind him, Vettel had enough star power to book himself above at Aston Martin, the brand returning to the sport as a work team for the first time since 1960, and the car with a likely to be both wielder and more suited to Vettel's driving style than one he had in 2020, given that Racing Point's strong 2020 chassis is set to be used for 2021 with some aerodynamic tweaks, plus the fact he is back in the British team environment that so suited him at Red Bull. Vettel could thrive. Number 9. Ricciardo and Norris for a mean dream team at McLaren. Banter levels over working are set to be dangerously high in 2021 as Daniel Ricciardo moves over from Renault to McLaren to join forces with Lando Norris. Aside from being a very potent driver line-up, with Norris and Ricciardo both having put some starring drives in 2020, it's also a PR dream for McLaren, who have doubtless got plenty of LOL sums content mapped out for the duo in 2021. But with the team set to be powered by Mercedes this year, as they look to build their impressive P3 construct standings from 2020, it's both Ricciardo and Norris to be all business when they hit the track. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Remember to like and subscribe. Bye.